Sup guys, before this video starts, I need to make this abruptly clear because I'm pretty sure some of you didn't see my schedule. If this video doesn't reach a certain number of views and a certain number of likes, I'm canceling it. Look, I really do love doing this what if, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to waste my time with this what if series if people are not going to watch it, and I know other people are going to watch my other series instead. So yeah, I'm canceling it if this doesn't reach at least up to 500 viewers and up to 20 likes in the next couple of days. If not, I'm done with it. And I'm serious, and I'm replacing it with another series. So yeah, hope you enjoy. And don't let me down, guys. What up, guys? Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Rin Okumura Was in My Hero Academia. This is part 12, and the last part, the second matches of the sports festival begins with Ren beating Ida and moving on to the semifinals. However, with the match going on, Izuku remembers the time during their childhood when Ren suffered just as much as him. Alright, with that said, let's get into this. At about 10 years ago, when Izuku and Ren were walking home after some days off, a couple of people called Ren a monster. As soon Ren feeling bad, as he just said, "They don't even know me. Why would they?" Saying, "Hey," with Izuku saying, "Hey, don't let it get to you, Ren. I mean, think about it. They don't know you. You just gotta prove them wrong." Saying, "How do I do that after what I did a week ago?" As Izuku remembers about a time when Izuku found out that he was quirkless, and soon everyone else found out. Bakio began bullying Izuku harshly. This is also during the time when Yukio was also still with Izuku, Ren, and Bakio as well. Ren's twin brother, of course. With Izuku being bullied and Ren defending his childhood friend, even Yukio was also defending Izuku as well, thinking that it's wrong just because he's quirkless. But that doesn't mean they should treat him any differently. However, with Bakugo in his superiority complex, and also with him in his being so prideful about his quirk, he didn't really care. As soon something horrible happened, with Ren unleashing his quirk. As Ren was trying to defend Izuku, he accidentally burned Bakugo as he ran to Bakugo saying, Gachan, are you okay? I mean, I didn't mean to." Is saying, "Get away from me. You burned me, you monster." Saying, I mean, I was an accident. Everyone began calling Ren monster over and over and over again, with Yukio and Ren just sitting on the sidelines as they were walking up to Ren. He's saying, I'm not a monster! Shut up!" As soon his flames began erupting all around him, completely consuming everything. As soon a lot of kids began feeling burnt by Ren's fire, as this was the time where his quirk fully manifested. As when he first awakened his quirk, it was just a small fraction of it. But this was the true power of his Inferno quirk. It was a good thing that a hero was nearby, patrolling the area, sawing what happened. However, because of Ren's actions, the hero believed that Ren was the villain, and believed that he was trying to hurt everybody. And due to this, the hero thought that Ren was a villain, was a young villain trying to act all tough. and everything. Because of this, even the kids that Ren went to school with, their parents began treating Ren like he was a monster, a demon, a future villain. As Ren suffered this for so long, as not many people even thought about bullying Izuku. He might have been quirkless, but at least he would never attempt to kill somebody, as everyone believed that Ren would be a future villain by just one simple accident and consumed by his emotions. With that ending Izuku's flashback about when they were kids, back into reality with Ren fighting against Shoto, trying to force him to awaken his quirk by burning all of his ice with just his hands. He hasn't even drawn his Kurikata sword yet, with just the mere burns, as Endeavor still in the stands saying, "Come on, Shoto, you used your flames before against All Might's kid. Why not use it against him?" As Shoto's still saying, "What the hell do you know, Okumura? You're forcing yourself, just like Midoriya. You're forcing your words and your beliefs onto other people. What makes you have you the right to do so?" As soon, Ren was right in front of Shoto as he punches him right in the gut, and soon hits him with his sword steel sheath, as knocking him back, was saying, "You can't become a hero. You can't act as a hero. If you keep holding yourself back, people are going to get hurt. They're going to die. If you only focus on one aspect of your quirk without trying to understand the other, then people are just going to die. Innocent people will die. Do you want that on your conscience, Todoroki? Because your quirk is yours alone, just like Izuku said." As soon, Shoto saying, as he looks at Ren, all is that he's reminded of Izuku. As soon, his vision turns back to Ren, as his flames begin to erupt. As soon, Ren pulls out his sword saying, "There it is," with his flames swarming around his body and around his tail, and even the flame-like horns on his head coming out as well, saying, "Let's do this, Todoroki. If you want to prove that you're a hero, show me what you can do. Don't hold yourself back because of the past. Let it go and move forward to the future. You got it?" And saying, "Yeah. Alright, Okumura. I'll show you what I'm made of." As Shoto shoots a fire blast right at Ren, as Ren shoots a fire slash at the fire, as they soon clash to one another, as it creates a small miniature explosion. As soon, Ren runs up to Shoto, as he tries to as he slams his sword on the ground, creating a giant tower of flames heading towards Shoto. As soon, Shoto creates a giant ice wave, with it consuming the firewalls. However, the ice does melt pretty hard, with soon it begins turning into steam, with some actually turning into water, as it comes down onto Ren, as he begins feeling like he gets pelted with water, but it does nothing, as he still keeps going and tries to hit Shoto with one last strike, as he stores all of his flames in his sword, giving it everything he's got, at least one strike to push him out of there, as Shoto, without subconsciously, basically uses both his ice and his fire at the same time, as a giant ice barrage and a giant fire blast comes straight at Ren. As soon, Cement Toss begins getting involved, saying, "Not again! We can't allow this!" As soon saying, "No, not this time! I won't let you interfere in our fight, Cementos!" As the powerful fire slash is sent flying right to Shoto, as the two elemental quirk attacks shoot towards Ren. But only a few walls were able to bust through them, as they still collided in the end, creating a massive explosion in the ring. With that, it sent Ren flying, but he was still conscious, as he digged his sword into the ground as much as he could, trying to hold on to dear life. As Shoto, his ice began to crack and break behind him, instead sending him flying from the mere shockwave and power that was unleashed. After everything settles, the entire arena began filling up with dust, as Kaminari soon says, "Seriously, first we have Todoroki and Midoriya having that big explosion. Now Okumura? Seriously, who's next? Bakugo?" With Bakugo looking, saying, "What the hell did you say, you giant bug zapper?" Saying, nothing at all. A couple people in Class 1B, mostly being Mono, saying, "Seriously, do they have to go over the top like that? It's seriously annoying, those Class 1A losers." With Ibarra still praying that Ren won the match, as Ren's still in there as he holds on to his sword and soon lands on his knees, out of breath, trying to have any semblance of controlling his breathing, as he looks, saying, "Todoroki, hey, Todoroki, can you hear me?" As soon the dust begins settling even more, as he sees that Shoto is out of bounds. With Midnight saying, "Todoroki is out of bounds. The winner is Okumura." As everyone cheers for this, there's a couple heroes saying, "Seriously? Okumura won?" Saying, "He beat the son of the number 2 hero. That's surprising." With another saying, "They both have fire quirks. If anything, it makes sense that their quirks would counteract each other. But I'm more surprised that Okumura was able to stay in." As Ren saying, "I did it. I really did it. As soon he passes out from mostly overusing his flames too much. Even though he didn't go over the time limit that was specified for him, how long he can have his sword sheath, he still gave it his all in just a few minutes. With soon him and Shoto being on a stretcher, heading to the infirmary, as the next match being Momo versus Bakugo. Instead of staying for the match, Izuku heads to the infirmary, seeing on how both Rin and Shoto are doing, with Ochako and Ida also. However, Ida didn't come along, as they realized that he had something to take care of, being a family emergency. As soon even Suyu tagged along, with Ibarra heading out too, seeing that they left. With Kendo asking, "Hey, Shirazu, where are you going?" As a couple other classmates within Class 1B ask, saying, "I just need to go check on something. I'll be back soon, I promise." As she leaves, as Tetsu saying, "You think she's gonna go check on Okumura? I mean, I've seen them seem pretty close, if I think about it." As Kuroido soon says, "You think that they're kind of a couple?" As their dark-skinned classmate says, with many of them thinking, "There's no way." With Kendo also kind of curious in a way, Soon, the two of them are in the infirmary with Ren soon waking up saying, wait, am, did I pass out? As soon he sees that Izuku, Ochako, Suyu, and Shirazu are there, saying, hey guys, what's up? As saying, you passed out in the arena after you won. As saying, oh, right, yeah, it did. As saying, so, how long have I been out? As Recovery Girl says, you've been out for only 10 minutes. Todoroki is still knocked out, but given enough time, I think he'll wake up. However, as for the other match, the current semi-final match, Yaoyorozu and Bakugo, I think the match should be ending soon. As she looks at a monitor and as everyone else looks at a monitor, with Bakugo basically blitzing past Momo like it's nothing, and soon explodes her all around her. And when enough explode, as soon basically pinning her, with Ren looking at the match saying, come on Yaoyorozu, I know you're smarter than this. There's no way in hell you would let Kachan beat you. Come on, get that explosion bastard. Take care of that explosion bastard. As saying, at least I got one last ditch effort. As she tries to create a flash grenade to blind Bakugo, saying, you try anything, I'll blast you so hard that you'll pass out from the pure point blank explosion to saying, you gotta be kidding me. I've gotten so far. Is she saying, I surrender. As soon, Midnight says, Yaoyorozu gives up. The winner is Bakugo. As more people cheer, as Ren saying, damn it. Damn you, Katsuki. I swear I'm gonna beat you. As Sin saying, well, that's enough of a nap right now. I need to get going, saying, you are in no condition to fight, Okumura. As Ren saying, what makes you think that? All I did was pass out a little bit, saying, as he tries to get on his feet and begins wobbling a little bit as he feels lightheaded, with soon Izuku catching him, but making sure not to catch him with his broken arms that are still in cast. As he's saying, you okay, Ren? Saying, yeah, I'm fine, Izuku. As saying, you use your quirk over too much. Even though you didn't go over your limits, over the specific time limit that we gave you, you used your quirk so much to the point that you overheated yourself, causing you to pass out. Right now, you are in no condition to fight, at least until I check you out. And that is final. But if I'm not, I'll lose the Bakugo. I'll lose the freaking Katsuki, of all people. As he begins freaking out like crazy, saying, why me? As soon Izuku begins laughing. Oh, that's right. You hate it when you lose to Kachan in any kind of way. As Ren saying, Izuku, you know that Katsuki is the one person that I hate losing to. Not one bit. Not in anything. And I can't lose to him in this. Not by pure default of all things. There's no way in hell I'm going out like this. As Shirazu saying, Ren, please, calm yourself. Recover Girl has the best interest for you. We all do. But you can't push yourself that far. Just take some time. I'm sure they'll explain things. Is saying, fine, if you say so, Ibarra. With her smiling as Izuku saying, wow, she really calmed him down. It only takes me at least a 30 minutes or an hour to do that. As Recovery Girl saying, just relax and just let me run some tests. It shouldn't take me too long. But if it does, then it just can't be helped. To me, your safety comes first, Okumura. Understand? As Rin basically sighs, saying, "Yeah, I get it." As he soon lays back in bed, with everyone saying, "Hope you get well, Rin." As good luck, Okumura. As Ibara basically smiles, saying, "Please don't push yourself, Rin." Soon leaving, with Rin smiling, and with Shoto saying, "You got some good friends, Okumura. I'm kind of jealous a little bit." As soon he looks to his side and sees Todoroki. How long you been awake? At least for the next 3 minutes or so. I didn't want to interrupt you. It looked like you really need to vent a bit. Saying, "You slimy bastard." Is saying, "You know, I've always cut myself off after what happened to me. But you and Midoriya, both of you opened up to me and tried to force me to awaken something. I didn't just do it once. I did it twice. I used my flames again. I finally understand that it's my quirk, and I decide what I do with it. Not only that, I need to let go of the past and move forward with my future and nothing else." As Ren saying, "Exactly. Just let go of the past, but you don't have to forget it. Just learn from it and move forward from your future." As Shoto asks, "Tell me, what happened to your past? I can tell you were really focused on that aspect. Am I right?" As Ren saying, "It's a long story." "Well, you do have a little bit of time, so give me the short version." As Ren says, "Alright, but it might force you to tear up a little bit." As Ren basically explains a little bit of his story about when he first truly awakened his quirk, and what people called him back when he was a kid. As Shoto saying, "You had it pretty rough, Okumura, and I'm sorry for that." As Ren says, "Yup. So, you're not the only special little snowflake, you know that?" Saying, "Are you really trying to pick a fight with me, Okumura?" Saying, "Well..." As soon Shoto laughs a little bit, saying, "Just so you know, if you are ready to go, make sure you show Bakugo what you can truly do." Saying, "No way in hell I'm gonna lose to Katsuki. Just you wait. That explosion idiot is mine." As soon the recovery girls soon began doing a little bit of tests, checking Ren's breathing, seeing if his temperature has gone down, and also see if he was pushing his muscles or breaking any bones in the process of doing so. As she realized, "Well, you're good to go, and you got at least 2 minutes to spare." Saying, "2 minutes!" As he grabs his sword and bolts out of the door as fast as he can. Saying, "Well, that was pretty fast." With Shoto saying, "I guess I should be going too." Saying, "Well, you could have gone anytime you wished, but I think it's a good time. I think it was good that you rested up a little bit, young Todoroki." And saying, "Thank you, Miss Recovery Girl, for letting me rest a little bit." As he soon leaves the infirmary as well, closing the door. As Bakugo is waiting in the ring, saying, "Where the hell is that idiot? I swear, if he basically," as Rin basically runs through the arena, saying, "I'm right here!" As he soon makes it in time. As a couple people begin cheering for him. As he tries catching his breath, with saying, "I didn't think you were going to be a no-show. Were you scared?" Saying, "Not a chance in hell, Katsuki. No way in hell I'm going to miss the chance. Kicking your little prideful prideful ass, and I'm going to make sure I enjoy it. As soon Bakugo saying, bring it, devil boy. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out my channel a lot. At any rate, this is Mooky, signing out. Later.